Hello, I'm Dr. Bains. I wanted to touch on what's available within, not just within the NHS, but also within private healthcare insurance, things that's conducted by companies like Bupa and all the other AXA and all the other private medical insurances. And and is there really a difference between what they do and what people who call themselves longevity experts do? And so this is quite an interesting one. So, as a very simple way of putting it, the testing done by conventional medicine and private medicine, which are conventionally based, like the kind of stuff that insurances cover, is really extremely similar on almost every aspect. So, if you do that every single year and that's your only form of preventative health, is that enough? In my opinion, the answer is no. Which is one reason why I do what I do for a living, because it's extremely exciting. There's so much to it. The level of personalization is so deep, and mainly, and the biggest reason, of course, is because what's happening out there, what's currently available, is simply not enough. The regular level of testing that the NHS does for you, so I'm talking about serum testing here to start with, the your liver, your kidney, and all the rest of it. By the time your body shows a problem there, it's usually a bit late in the game. So is it useful? Of course it is. If there's nothing else, that is something, so that is still something better than nothing. Is there something that's better than that? Not just slightly better, there's something that's way better. Things have moved on so much more in all this time. However, because it costs so much, you cannot expect the NHS to take it up. Not only that, a lot of these niche testing actually cost quite a bit and they require a lot of training. So all of us are trained in it. We have all these specialist niche labs that take the trouble to train us up. Quite a lot of it we pay for out of our own pockets, but it's there and we have to take the extra step to train in it. So if you're working for conventional medicine, there's no really this. First of all, they're not accessible, therefore why should we train? And so you just don't get access to these things, and that's one thing. Screening within the NHS, things like your cancer screens and all that, I think that's quite good and everyone should definitely go for it. Can you do more? Of course you can do more. Just like everything else, there's always that next step. So in one way, it depends on how you view your health. I know that I'm personally not very comfortable with only that level when I know that this other world exists where I can do 10 times more. And that is my comfort level. Different people will have different comfort levels. But the important thing here is for you to be aware of where the shortfalls are. And if there's something more out there, if that something more is really what you want and what you believe in, read about it. Don't just trust everything that you read, question things, and really push for it when it comes to your health, because after all, it's your health.